So let me know.
Chat.
All right, we are on.
All right. Okay, so this is Titan Dice, and we have a 5-player game tonight. We're going to be playing with everything. We're going to be playing with 5 players, with the relic cards, the whole shebang here. So,
Mike,
yeah.
5 players is with the bonus player expansion, right?
That is true. Good point. So the basic game comes with 1 to 4 players, and there's the bonus expansion, which is available separately, and that adds the 5th player. So yeah, normally it's only 4 players. What the 5th player adds is just a setup for the 5th player plus some extra cards, because we need a few extra cards for each player. But let me go around and just kind of introduce everybody, just kind of in turn order here. Over here in blue, we have Justin. I'm over here in purple.
Point to his board.
Oh, okay, yeah, that's right. Here we go. So board, I don't know if you can see. There we go. We have Justin here. We have me. I am Michael Eskew. I'm one of the designers of this. Lisa, my wife, she is kind of hanging out in the background here. We have a 1-year-old who may or may not be crying here in a little bit. So, so she's kind of handling that and doing this at the same time. Over here we have Brian in brown. And over here we have Ed in red, who's hosting this on Twitch. And then over here in orange, we have Patrick. All right, so that's all of us. I guess let me give a brief overview of what we're doing here. We're all familiar with the game, so we're just going to kind of jump into it. But for the viewers at home, we're basically trying to capture all these creatures, and we're trying to kind of build up an army of these various creatures here. And the main objective is to get the most points, and the points are determined by the icons on these cards. So I can show you an example here. These cards go from 1 to 3, and they increase as you go further along here. So the higher the number of creatures on there, the more points it's going to be worth. Also, points are scored on your board, and as you're capturing creatures, you're going to be moving your tokens over here. I guess I should show this here. And then you're going to be moving them into cages. Now, when they're in cages, they're going to be protected, and that's also what triggers the end of the game. Once any player has 3 creatures in their cages, that triggers the end of the game. We finish out that round, and then after that round, we're going to be counting up our scores. So, to get started here, I'm going to shuffle up the relic cards. Now, these relic cards, just keep in mind, this isn't final artwork here. These are just kind of little bonus abilities that each of us are going to have, and these are dealt out randomly. This is one of the other kind of expansion type bonuses that was added through the Kickstarter. What I'll do is I'm going to deal one of these to each player. So everyone's going to take a look at their relic card, and there's going to be one left over, but we won't know what that is. I'm just going to put this over here by the wound tokens. So if everyone wants to look at their card. So the relic card can be used once per round, and then once it's used, it's you'll be getting another one in a later round, and you can only be used while you're in. So the other part of the game is that there's 2 phases. The first phase is where we're capturing creatures. That's where we're rolling our dice, using abilities, buying cards, doing kind of the main part of the game. However, there's the other phase of the game, which is where you're attacking all the other players. And if you notice here, I have my attack card. That's what happens when you go out of the round, and that can happen in 2 different ways. One, if you get 3 wounds, means you're trying to capture these creatures. They were just too powerful for you. They scratched you all up, and you had to kind of bail. And so by doing that, you're just going to kind of regroup and just attack the other players, give them some grief while they're still trying to capture theirs. The other way to go out is if you decide to capture creatures at any time on your turn, then you're going to be capturing based on what's in your active pool. You're going to be picking one creature type and then gaining that creature, and that will also cause you to go out. So once you do that, you're also going to be going into attack mode. So that's how that part works there. As far as going first, the way the rules describe it is whoever has the biggest pet, and I know that's not me because mine's right now a turtle, and it's kind of small.
I have a cat.
My dog's about 90 pounds.
Oh, does my 9-year-old count?
Close. I've seen your dog, Ed, and it is quite large. So I know Brian has a cat, though. Cat. What about you, Patrick? Do you have any pets or anything quite large? If you have a horse, you win. So, or you get to go first, I should say.
For a minute.
You just.
All right. So I think maybe Ed wins that because I've seen your dogs and they're pretty big dogs. So.
All right.
All right. So if you want to start, and here we go.
All right. I've only played this solo, so here we go.
So this will be a good experience, hopefully.
Yes. Now, I don't know the Kraken cards as well because I've only seen the solo ones. But I think I'll spend this to buy the catch.
Okay. Very cool.
Turn over. I should put these up in my active dice, shouldn't I?
Yeah, I usually put the cards kind of below my board and then the active dice. There you go. Yeah, that works there.
I can't wait to get real dice.
So yeah, the main difference with solo is in competitive or the standard mode that we're playing, the Kraken abilities are really just messing with the other players.
Right.
You're determining a creature type, and then everyone else is kind of using that creature. All right, so Patrick, what would you like to do?
I never did see where you put that relic card. I'm going to roll.
Here we go. Should be right. You know what? And these are. I'm going to move these over here. So these are the solo cards. I'm just going to move these off the board. Oops. Here's that relic. Do you see this here, Patrick? Oops, sorry. Moving your stuff. There you go.
Nice.
So then the very first roll of each round, if you get any wounds, you can re-roll those. So that wound's not going to hurt you. You can go ahead and re-roll that wound die. And hope there's not another wound. Okay. So then those are your dice to work with.
I'm going to go ahead and lock in the Hydra.
Okay. Quite valid. Yeah, anytime you get 3 of something like that, it's very tempting to do that. And so what that does, it's going to flip you over to the attack side, and so you're going to be attacking us right away. Do you need me to move that token? Is that lagging on you?
Yeah, that's what it is.
Okay.
I still never did get that other card.
All right, let me see here. I'm going to move the card into your...
Aggressive.
Let's see if that works there. All right, so Patrick has his Hydra locked. And of course, we all start with 1 of each creature, so he's already 1/3 of the way to moving right along, and he's going in attack mode right away. So see what happens.
Doing?
Here. I think
lag.
there's a bunch of lag, so I'll just move those over there. There we go. Cool. All right, Justin, you're up.
Rolling.
So do I do something with this?
So all those dice, when it comes back around to your turn again, Patrick, that's when you're going to be attacking the rest of us. So they just kind of hang out, and you just re-roll them on your turn.
Let's see.
It clicks pretty quick, Patrick. It took me the first couple times I played it. It was a little odd, but it did click after like a few rounds.
I played a version of this a long time ago, so...
Yeah, there's been quite a few changes since then. The version that you played, there wouldn't have been any attack, or I don't think there were any wound tokens. Yeah, it's
All right, Mike, it's your turn.
All right, so I'm rolling my dice here. All right, I like this.
Sorry, I forgot to say that ends my turn.
And thus ends the turn. All right, I'm going to go for these Hydras here. So I will be spending 2 Hydras. Everything else stays in my active dice pool over here. I'll be purchasing this Hydra card. And
stole my move.
I think you'll be stealing it soon.
And thus ends my turn. Well, you know what? There's this other level 2 here that you can take, or you could be mean and take it from me.
Are they the same card, the level 2s?
They are, yeah. So anytime you see the same creature in the same level, it's the same ability.
Okay.
I can re-roll this, right?
Correct, yeah. On the very first roll, you can re-roll. Now, if you get a wound again, you're kind of out of luck, and you actually came pretty close to getting Gaia's Blessing there. So depending on your relic card, there's a relic card that allows you to change a die result. So if you happen to have that one, that could come in real handy. Other than that, you could just buy some cards.
Yeah, that is not the card I have. So.
Just trying to help you out, just in case.
I think I'm gonna just move up 2 on the.
Oh,
Capturing
very
2.
cool! Joining the Patrick Club and coming to attack us all.
Oh boy!
This is what's going to be different. A little interesting about me playing the solo game is I tend to try to keep my dice out as long as I can, which With the attacking, I'm probably not going to want to do that.
Does that doesn't put me into the attack phase?
How do you straighten out your dice like that?
Yes, it does.
It does, yeah.
Oh,
So-
it does. So
yeah,
okay,
so-
so I should just be buying then, really.
You may want to. I mean,
up to
on
you.
Patrick's roll, he had 3, and so it allowed him to lock in a creature. So there, it gets really tempting. But with 2, I mean, it's not quite locked. So
I want to take back my turn.
okay.
When you say locked, Michael, does that mean that they can't ever go back down once they're caged?
No one can prevent you from doing it. Now you can choose to spend the creatures as their currency,
Right.
but no one can. Like, if someone uses a Kraken ability on you, then if your creatures are caged, they're not going to be affected by
Okay,
that.
cool.
So which is actually a different thing from the solo mode. In
Right.
solo, there's not really anything that would. There's no real incentive to cage your creatures. You're kind of
Right.
moving them all at the same pace. Here, if you can get something caged, you want to lock it in like that.
Right.
All right, so Brian's taking the level 1 Griffin. All right.
Yeah, that ends my turn.
Okay.
All right. I will reroll all.
Neat.
Fancy. I'll spend this to use my catch. And
Okay.
I'll get rid of a Griffin.
Nicely done.
Oh, removed from the game.
What's that?
Yes. So that Griffin, so this die right here is removed for the round,
Right.
but he gained a creature out of it. So yeah,
And I still have my turn, so
yeah. So you're not quite out yet. So yeah, you could still capture some stuff. All right, Patrick. So since you're in attack mode, you're just going to roll all your dice, and
that ends
if
my
it-
turn. Sorry.
Thus ends his turn. And that's the way it was.
All right, so Patrick is coming at us with, let's zoom in here. So you have 2 Chimera and a little variety there. Chimera, that causes us all to move our stuff from the active dice pool to the spent pool, which
Oh, boy.
could be a little disruptive here. We all have a little bit in our,
I'm
there-
like 1 die roll away from Guy's Blessing. That would kill me.
so that could be really tempting. So what would you like to do, Patrick? You get 1 reroll whenever you're attacking, and you can set any of your dice results aside.
Like I said, it's like Yahtzee minus 1 roll.
Exactly.
So I can reroll these 3 right here.
Correct, yeah. There you go. Oh, and you got it. Okay, so what this
Jeez.
does is Patrick hits us all with a Chimera attack, and all of our dice that are in our active pool are now moved to our spent pool. So that means on your turn, we're all going to have to be rolling
Patrick's a nice guy.
everything. So that attack is working well for him so far.
And that's the way it was.
So for anyone not familiar with the game, when you roll your dice, you can either roll all of your spent dice, all of your active dice, or you can roll all of your dice completely together. Now, what just happened, since we're moving all of our dice to our spent dice pool, we were forced to re-roll everything. So, which kind of messes things up for, like, on Justin, he was trying to get Guy's Blessing. Guy's Blessing is 1 of each result. Also, it increases our chances of getting wounds, so it can be...
Can I stop now?
Yeah, go ahead. You're up.
Yes! Oh, one way.
That was almost Guy's Blessing.
Womp womp.
So like I was telling Brian, if you had the relic card that allows you to change a result.
Oh, nice. Thanks for reminding me. I got that.
Oh, I shouldn't have said anything.
Yeah.
Oh,
Ooh.
man. All right, I was just joking. Okay, well,
There you go. And you can have that, I guess.
okay. So relic cards are only used once per round. So what just happened is Justin has 1 of each result, which is Guy's Blessing, meaning all of his creatures get to move up 1 space, and those creatures go to the spent pool. So they're not locked at this point. They're still a little bit vulnerable, but now when you get
that's
Guy's Blessing,
the
it doesn't mean that you're out for the round, though. It's just
wow.
a true bonus.
So you
So
can
it can be-
5 points.
you can
I
win in
gained
3
5
turns.
points. Yeah.
Yeah, if you keep on getting it, then you're really blessed by. So
I've
All right.
never seen it happen.
I'm going to. Oh, am I going to be mean? Nah, I'm going to. Sorry.
Although my ex-wife, when I played this with her using the prototype, she got 3 Guy's Blessings in 1 game.
Yeah, that's pretty wild. All right, so I'm going to buy this Griffin here. Now, before I go out, I'm going to go ahead and use my relic card just to make sure I get it used. So I have Hydro Scale. I lose 2 creatures and then collect up to 3 other creatures. And the collected creatures may be the same type. So I'm going to lose 2 creatures. Let's see. I'll lose a Kraken and... Oops.
You are Kraken lacking.
I am. I have no Kraken. So I'm going to be losing these 2, and then I'll be gaining 3. And you know what? I'm going to gain 3 of the same types. I'm going to 1, 2, 3, and I'm going to cage my Hydra here just to keep it a little bit safer. All right, and that relic card is used. Pass turn to Brian.
Okay.
Just in case Brian didn't know it was his turn, there's a nice little pointer.
Oh, well, let me actually roll those.
Oh, he re-rolled that because he got wounds. You deserve that.
Oh, brutal.
You saw it. He got a wound. So you got 2 of them for that. That's karma.
Can I use my relic then?
You definitely can. That's a good time to use it. So all it does is it's going to move it over to your spent dice. So kind of frees up the die and then puts it back in.
I forced his hand.
Wait, and how did you straighten that die again? I know you guys were talking about that.
Okay.
You just pressed the number of whatever the roll was.
Oh, okay, that's right. All right, and this is
Well,
that was there we go. Okay,
I had
cool.
to figure that one out.
That's another thing that's missing when you have the UI off. It like turns off everything if you don't have the UI on. You can't even right click on stuff.
Wow, really?
Yeah.
Whoa.
Anyway.
I like that. Now they're all straight.
Yeah. It's like it's an OCD dream. I think he's done.
Wait, am I allowed? Yeah, I can buy something, right?
Yeah, you can still buy
Sure.
something. So you had your roll and you bought the Chimera. Nicely done.
Yeah. That's it.
Whoa. Alright, I'll re-roll. I'm rolling.
And you got a wound.
There's a wound. Here come the wounds. We're going to be joining Patrick attack mode pretty soon.
Speak for yourself, buddy.
I don't have many options here, do I?
2 more guys' blessings on the end the game.
I think I'm going to use my relic to capture a Chimera.
That's cool.
And then I'm going to go out by capturing.
Oh, wow. Okay. I thought you might buy that card, but all right. That's cool. You're going into attack mode also. Nicely done. All right. Patrick is up and ready for attack. And our 1-year-old just said hi to everyone. So
Hi.
Hello, 1-year-old.
it was more of a hey, or kind of like a...
Hi.
Oh, look at that. Oh. Patrick's attacking us.
Oh.
Oh, man. Okay, so he hits us
jerk.
with
Does it
Kraken. We
affect me
lose...
too, since I'm in attack mode?
Actually, it does not. Good question. So you got out just in time. It only affects the players who are still in the round. So his Kraken attack, each of us has to lose 1 creature on their creature attack. Or their
I'm
creature
losing
attack.
a Kraken.
So it's a creature of our choice. So it's not as devastating. And I only have... So nicely done. So that attack mode is really paying off for Patrick. He's kind of holding us back a little
Yeah,
bit.
I've never seen anybody get him that frequently. Good job, man.
Yeah, that was pretty good.
All right, so Patrick, go ahead and say it.
Oh, pass turn.
Yeah, come on. All right. Okay. Ooh, I get to do what I want.
So then you'll spin one from the board too then?
I did.
Sweet. Nicely done, yeah. So that's
And
3.
That's the way it was.
3 points right there. All right, I'm going to roll my spent dice here. Oh. Okay, and oh man, I wanted to buy a Minotaur, and it's really expensive now.
Who has the... Is there no 2 cost Minotaur?
I think somebody has it, unless... where'd it go? Oh, it's hiding underneath. Oh,
You couldn't buy that.
I can buy it. I totally feel like I'm cheating, but it was there all along.
No, Justin couldn't buy it. The 3, right?
Oh,
Well, that's fine. It was Justin's fault anyways.
Shame.
Crap. All right, fine. I'll return it and I'll get the level 2 instead. I'll take the whole stack. That works too.
Getting greedy there.
Give me one card.
At least this way you don't have to spend it from your board, though. So remember to take that back.
Yeah, I'll take it back. I take it back. Shame. Anybody Game of Thrones
level 2 is pretty cool. If that wasn't available, I'd be purchasing the Kraken there for just one. But since that's available, I'll go ahead and buy that. And
I like the trap.
Yeah, trap's fun. That one.
That's a good one.
It's a good way to build up some creatures fairly quickly.
I thought that was weird. The level 3 was out so early. I was like, huh.
I didn't even notice.
Going, where is the 2?
All right, so I'm done.
So just to make that clear, you have to buy the cards in order.
Brian?
Correct, yeah.
Your turn.
Wow.
3 arrows, man. 3.
Hey, Ed, can you see the arrows?
Yes.
That's just
Since
no
the UI's
better.
off?
I
Oh,
can
okay.
see him, yeah.
Okay. Can you see the hands?
Yes.
Okay. That'd be interesting to watch this without all the hands and stuff.
Yeah.
You just see dice like flying around.
Exactly. I'm like, wow, that's interesting. I wish real life was like that. It'd be more entertaining anyway.
I will spend 1 out of my pool and 1 off board.
You would.
Trade out the holder. Now, does this go back onto the top?
It does.
Correct. Yeah, it just goes onto the top. So you can only have 1 of each creature. I don't know if I mentioned that, but so yeah, you just increased your points by 1 there. So sweet.
Yeah, nothing too exciting, but all right, and that endeth my turn.
All right. So I'm
Endeth.
attacking.
Oh, that's right. Ed's attacking.
Nice.
Oh man,
You got to pick.
Let's see.
you got a bad feeling about
Which is
this.
worse?
Choices.
Flip creature card face down, or
For who?
roll your bonus die and add it to
The flipping is mean, but I think the bonus die is really cool. It's just how long are you going to get to keep it is the question.
Yeah. So it's. He's thinking he. Oh,
Miss
he's
it.
not. Oh,
He doesn't have Patrick's luck.
Bust.
we were saved. All right, Patrick, attack us.
Don't encourage him.
Okay.
You can skip your turn if you desire.
Yeah, that is an option. You can pass.
What?
turn.
He's got like 2 choices.
Oh man.
Well, I didn't get the Hydra. Maybe you should try.
All right, if he gets this again, this is a table flipping moment. I'm just saying. I won't do it,
The odds
for
are
the
pretty
sake of the
good,
live
right?
stream, but when I was attacking, I've only been able to successfully attack like 2 or 3 times.
Yeah, 2 in a row that's pretty impressive.
Oh.
What? That's that? No, that die
Mulligan.
is cocked.
I
That die is
say
cocked.
it's.
Do you want
I
to
say it's-
re-roll it?
I'd say.
No, it's
Yeah, go ahead.
No, it's this one.
UI is
There.
saying it's a 4.
There, that one.
I'd say go ahead and re-roll if you want, Patrick.
Yeah. Go ahead.
I mean, I know it's not in my best.
All of
interest.
them? No, he re-rolled all of them,
Yeah, the one that.
and he
This is
cocked
tough.
it again.
I usually
That
just
cocky
move the
guy.
die that it's cocked on and see how it falls.
That's right.
That's true. You could do that.
All right, let's see what happens.
Don't be a Hydra. Don't be a Hydra. Oh, good.
Oh
Okay.
my God.
Patrick got 4 rolls out of that. You notice that?
Oh man, that could have been
Lucky guy.
devastating. All right,
Dude.
sorry. I'll just move this other way. All right, what you gonna do, Justin?
No, I'm waiting for Patrick.
Well, you don't literally have to say thus endeth the
Oh.
turn. That's
Okay.
that's like super OCD.
I'm just saying. All right, let's see here.
But you can if you want, though. If it makes you feel happy.
Now, can people steal my cards when I'm in attack mode?
They can. So they could still trade out cards,
Oh.
but I mean, your Minotaur there, that level 1. I mean, I don't think anyone's really.
Right. I was just curious.
But that is a good question, though. They can. Now, the one thing that prevents people from stealing your cards is if you attack someone with the Hydra and it causes them to flip a creature card face down, then at that point it is safe from being. They can't use it anymore, but it's also safe from being exchanged or
Gotcha.
traded. So, but yeah, that's a good question, though. So, especially for later when it could come into play. All right, some
Might be
upgrades.
good to
here.
point out for the live streaming people that these are the actual cards.
Yeah, so this is what it'll look like. The relic cards aren't final. Those are just some prototype ones. But all right, so I have. Man, you know what? Oh, that's tempting.
You gotta do it.
I'm gonna go out.
Cash me outside.
Yeah, how about that? I'm gonna join the Cool Kids Club. Now the problem with that though is my
You're
Hydra's not
caged.
Yeah, he's not
You're
caged, so
close.
he's really vulnerable. But so these guys go over
You can't be
here.
attacked while you're attacking.
That's true. Well, unless if you guys get those who are still in, if you use your Kraken ability, that affects everyone whether they're in or out. So I could still be vulnerable. Also, the start of the next round if I get attacked right away or anything. But that ends my turn.
Okay. So I can re-roll all my dice.
Yeah, you can reroll all of them, or if you wanted to keep that Kraken there, you could reroll just your spent dice. It's just whenever you roll a pool of dice, you have to roll the entire pool. You can't just set some aside or anything.
Right. No, okay.
Patrick got disconnected, by the way.
Yeah, I'm sure he'll come right back. I know he's dealing with some lag stuff, so
Yeah. Okay.
Should
So
be
why would I re-roll just my spent dice? Because they're spent. Like, how would they help me?
so when you re-roll, they go back into your active pool. So that's how you refresh the dice
I
essentially.
see.
So
I see.
until you re-roll your spent dice, then they just stay in your spent dice. But once you re-roll them, they're going to be joining your active dice. So
Okay. I gotta hit R multiple times to get.
yeah, so this one right here, this would stay as the Kraken that it was, unless you wanted to re-roll everything, in which case it would be the Hydra. Were you intending to re-roll everything?
yeah.
Oh, okay, cool, no problem. So yeah, that's actually pretty close to Guy's Blessing, but then that one wound that you already have is messing with you there.
I'm already wounded.
In mind and body.
My heart is wounded.
I will spend my Griffin to use the Griffin card.
There you go.
Cool.
So that's roll your bonus die, collect one creature from the result. If the result is a wound, gain a wound token.
So get a wound.
I'm gonna gain something.
Oh.
There you go.
Yeah, that was close. It bounced off.
Yeah, I was looking scary for a sec.
What is that attack card doing? Why am I getting attacked by attack cards?
Patrick is playing around with the mechanics of the game.
I think it's his lag is making it hard to
Yeah,
move.
it's my lag. Yeah.
And if needed, Patrick, I can move your stuff around if you want, if that's easier.
Why does Ed have 6 dice?
I was just wondering that. I think I have.
It
I was
was the
looking at
lag.
it going, that doesn't look right.
I was
My
like,
turn?
did he activate his bonus die? No, he didn't.
And turned it white?
Yeah, I was like, that's interesting.
My turn,
Probably got
Brian?
one of mine.
Yeah, I think that's the
Man, you gotta watch these guys. They're cheaters.
Oh.
Aha, safe again.
Aw.
All right, Patrick, did you want me to roll for you? Would that be easier? Or if you want to try
No,
either way.
I can roll, but I think it's the only thing I can do.
Gotcha. Oh, man.
Man, he's got the best dice luck.
I think it's the lag. The
Yeah.
it makes tabletop
Blame the
simulator.
lag.
Blame it on
lag
the
hacker.
lag.
He's doing some kind of lag cheat to
Yeah,
roll
it's
the
just-
dice.
Why did he just
He
re-roll
just
that?
lag switches every
He needed
time.
to
he
roll
does
that
it.
other die. He needs to
Yeah,
roll
if you
this
wanted
one.
if you wanted to re-roll the that Griffin there,
It's like
Oh,
hitting
we're
the
safe
two
again,
all
alright.
over again.
cool.
All right, cool.
Yeah, because if
My
we got
turn.
that Minotaur, we would be losing dice here. That would have been bad.
Mhm.
How does nobody have wounds except for Brian right now? It's crazy.
Thanks for reminding me.
I'm very lucky. I am very, very lucky.
You should roll better, Brian.
Well, I had one too.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, why don't you go out? Wait, so who? Okay, so it's just Justin and Brian who are still
And
in.
that's the way it was.
All right, I'm gonna attack you all.
Attack, y'all.
Come with some wounds. There we
Ooh,
go.
nice.
Or do I want to go? Oh man,
No.
what do you think, Ed and Patrick? Should I go for wounds here, or should I make them turn their stuff face
I think
down?
wounds.
All right, I like that.
I think you should
Yeah.
do nothing.
All
We
right.
haven't
we'll
seen many
fail.
wounds, so the odds of you rolling them is pretty good, right?
Oh, there it is.
Oh!
All right, here you go, guys.
Fine, I'll take it.
Merry Christmas. There's one for you. All right, one for you. All right.
Upside down.
So, Brian, this is a case where you may just want to roll your spent dice to get less chance of getting a wound.
Yeah, that's a good point. And again, if you haven't already used your card, which I think both of you guys have, so
Yeah, I used my card to remove a wound. Otherwise, I'd already be at.
oh man, you have all kinds of wounds.
Yeah, no luck here.
He's at 2.
Well, yeah, but he used the
I
relic
think
to
he's
get
gonna,
rid of
I
the
think he's
one.
gonna cash him outside.
I'll just re-roll my spent.
Oh snap!
Ah, there it goes.
Nice.
Oh man, you almost got guy's blessing again.
I don't have.
Doesn't have
So
dice.
the next time I get a guy's blessing, I swear I'm gonna yell Yahtzee.
So, Brian, one thing you could do, you can make a purchase before you go out. Now, there's a little risk involved, but like if you wanted to use this Griffin to use your Griffin ability, roll the bonus die, you could potentially get a creature and then go out and then take one of the remaining creatures. The possible drawback to that is if you did get a wound, then you would be out for the round and you wouldn't gain anything at all. So it's either you have a 1 in 6 chance, either gaining 2 things and be risky, or gaining 1 and be safe.
No, I was thinking of I'm gonna use my Griffin card. So
I'm gonna feel really bad if if it causes you to wound out, but
No, you won't.
a little. Okay, there you go. So you gain that.
By the
that
way,
Griffin
Brian,
there.
don't feel peer pressure. You don't have to go out.
Join us. All right, and then of the other creatures that you have left in your active dice pool, you could gain one of those creatures.
Why are you trying to pressure him, man?
Just
yeah,
trying to help out.
I could just stay in with Justin, right?
Yes, you could.
Oh, that's true. Yeah. So if you're deciding not to go out, yeah, you could stay in. If you want.
Charge.
Did you guys
Just
see
gonna
that
say
roll?
it.
I don't think I'm
What
going to
is it?
re-roll. So I roll
Roll
my
your.
bonus
All right,
die.
so you get to keep your bonus die.
Oh, nice.
So what do? I roll my bonus die.
So on future attacks. So if you think that there's going to be
Oh.
more attacks, so seeing how fast Justin and Brian go out, it
Yeah.
could get kind of tricky. But
Yeah. Okay.
Um,
It's not like I'm going to roll 3 with anything else. So.
so the other part about rolling 6 dice, then, if you get super lucky, you could actually hit them with 2 different attacks.
Ooh.
Mm.
Since you have 6 dice, you need 3 of
Yeah.
the kind. So it's possible. It's unlikely, but possible. So, all right, Patrick, welcome back, and you get to attack.
Just in time.
Just in time.
See what I did there?
Yeah, I do see what you did there.
Wasn't there a cartoon called Just in Time?
I think there was.
I think there was. Yeah.
My kids may have watched that. All right, Patrick, do you want to make us lose something, or do you want to make us die?
Die. Die. Die.
Definitely,
He will not succumb to peer pressure. Or he'll flip the table. Oh, no! Whoa, he gets a bonus die. Look at that.
Yeah, he does. Okay, so if we're attacking for a while, you guys could be in big trouble. So we're putting we're going to be putting a lot of pressure on you guys to get out soon.
I'm good.
So if I roll
I'm
that
rolling.
again, do I get to steal somebody else's bonus?
Oh!
Good question. Actually, no. You can only that is a really good question, Ed. When you're rolling for your next attacks, any griffins that you get are pretty much they're not going to help you any. So if you get any, you're going to want to re-roll those.
Gotcha.
And that's the nature of the griffin. Even with some of the card abilities, it's like once it gets activated, doing it again is not really going to help you very much.
Right.
Now, wouldn't I roll this bonus die right now?
So you don't roll it until your next attack. But when you do, you're going to be rolling 6
see
instead
what
of
the
5,
rules-
and so you have a better chance of attacking.
Yeah, it says roll your bonus die and add it to all your attack rolls this round. That's what the card says.
Oh.
Oh, yeah.
I think
guess-
it's
Oh,
word
okay.
down.
I see what it means. So
If
the
you had
round
2 of
is
something else, you could have hit it.
well. So what the round is referring to is until everyone's out in the next round. So this what you just took is a
Oh,
turn. So
gotcha.
it's a difference between round and turn. But yeah, good
Gotcha.
question. You had me second guessing myself for a sec, but very good question though. But yeah, so you get
All
to
right.
keep it until we're all done attacking. Then once we go into the next round, you'd just be returning it.
Okay.
All right, wait. I'm not done yet.
Oh, sorry.
Hey, you get a bonus die too.
Yeah, don't don't look at that, Justin.
All right, so
Go ahead and do what you're gonna do.
I'm gonna pay 1 plus my die to activate the Hydra.
Oh, nice.
So
Hail
I
Hydra.
lose 1. Hail Hydra. You lose 1. to gain 2. So lose that one. Gain 2.
Nice. And now your Minotaur's
then-
caged, so.
Yep. And then I'm gonna cash out.
Oh, going to the attack side. So it's just Brian left. Okay.
Yep.
So this result here,
So you can spend to use a
You
card
can
and
have
cash
it.
out?
you can, yeah. So
Oh,
when
okay.
you go out for the round, when you capture creatures, you can do it at any time during the turn. It just has to be after your initial. So like say you're at
Gotcha.
two wounds and then you're gonna have to roll. So you could get that third wound and then you don't have a choice. You're just going out.
Right.
That's part of the risk. But yeah, you can make a purchase and then decide. Keep in mind that it's only for the whatever you have left in your active dice pool. So whatever you use in the purchase is going to move to your spent dice. And you wouldn't be able to collect those.
Gotcha.
So I'm just going to go with this roll. I'm going to have this bonus die here. And we are putting tons of pressure on Brian since he's the only one left.
Okay, I'm gonna go bold. I'm
Uh-oh.
gonna
Go hard or go
Reroll.
home, man.
re-roll the whole shebang.
And
Oh,
that's
There
it.
it is.
Called it.
man. And see, none of us got to use our bonus one, but we put enough pressure on Brian that he's
That's
kind of...
exactly what I expected to happen.
Right.
All right. So that is
No, I knew
round...
There's a real possibility.
Yeah. It was worth a shot.
Thanks,
That
Patrick. I love your dice.
was not a bad move.
Here, you keep them though.
Now,
They
do
look better
I,
on,
about that.
this,
they look better on your board.
do I keep this wound token?
No. it
Okay,
goes
so
away. We'll
so to
just put it
start
back.
the next round, all wound tokens go away. Your board stays where it is. All the dice go back to your. Actually, they start in your spent pool, and when you roll them, they go to your active dice. But they basically just kind of get grouped together, and then we all get new relics. So if you guys want to give me your relic cards,
They're all over there. I put them all over there.
all right, there.
Look at this. He's on top of it.
And Patrick rolls
Wow.
first this time, right?
I think I'm missing. There's a relic card. Okay, cool. All right, so yeah, Patrick goes first. I'm going to deal out these relic cards, and everybody can see what they have. So, first one goes to you, Patrick, and here's yours, Justin. I'll take mine. Here's yours, Brian,
Okay.
and here you go, Ed. And the last one gets set aside. All right. What do I have here? Interesting.
And he's back out.
Yeah, it looks like we just lost Patrick. So,
Hmm.
take a little intermission here.
All right. Hold on, guys. I'll be right back.
Cool. All right, and I suppose I should flip my attack back over. I'll flip yours too, Patrick, so we're back into regular capture mode. And so just to kind of tally up the score right now, we have Justin has 1 caged, I have 1 caged, and see Brian has some that are close. Let's see, your Griffin's close, and Ed has 1 caged, and Patrick has 1 caged. So, at the end of round 1, moving right along.
I really want an elephant so I can cage it.
Kickstarter exclusive, the elephant.
Right?
Yeah.
Expansion.
Cage the elephant.
What's those giant elephants from Tolkien? They're like Lord of the Rings.
That would be cool. Yeah, put a little thing on the top and have people riding in it and stuff.
Ouch.
Oh man, that was rough, Patrick. The good thing about that, though, about the remainder of that roll, is that the Griffin, the double Griffin ability, will help you to get rid of wounds. So, do you want me to help you out with the dice there?
Yeah, if you could just put
Sure.
those 2 wounds where they belong.
Yeah, no problem. And then I'll put these in your active pool. Yeah, that lag makes it really hard, but yeah. So the level 2 Griffin, if you're that's level 3 Griffin.
Move his board just a
Let
little.
me buy that sabotage.
All right. I'm back.
Okay. The level 3 Griffin helps also. So I mean, if you wanted to spend the one from your board, and then spend the 2 Griffins there, it can
Why does
help
Patrick
you.
have 2 wounds.
He had a really terrible roll.
But this is the first roll of the new round.
Yeah.
He had
That was
one
after
and then
he
he rolled
re-rolled
2.
Oh,
Wait, I might have missed that. So the second one shouldn't have been re-rolled. If you only had 1, then that shouldn't be another wound, should it?
Oh, that's
Yeah,
true.
shit.
So what was the result of the first one? Because that's just devastating.
I think it was I don't remember. I saw a Chimera out there, but I don't know if that's.
Yeah, we can give it to him.
got re-rolled.
Maybe I'll just roll it for him. We'll see what we get here. There we go. All right, because yeah, that'd be really devastating. Start off with 2 wounds right off the bat.
Okay, so did I buy that sabotage card? The
Sure.
Kraken?
I'll go ahead and move that over there. So that's going to cost you 1. That goes to your spent dice, and there you go. Cool.
Oh, okay. I got it.
And that's the way his roll went. Nice. Think I will.
Why not?
And everybody's going for the Krakens. All right.
I am not cracking lacking.
Not lacking, I'm cracking.
That's for sure. Oh man, maybe I'll go for that too.
Maybe you should just take it.
Ooh.
Now, can you take his instead of taking the one in the middle?
No.
Very good question. So I cannot. You have to have one to give them in return. But now that I have one, I could trade later. But yeah, that's a good question. So I mean,
If he had one, yes, you could decide.
yeah. So if I had the level 1 and I wanted to be mean to Justin, I could say, "Here you go, Justin. You get to take my level 1. I'll take your level 2, and all that hard work you just did is for nothing."
Gotcha.
It's mood.
All right, and that's the end of my turn.
Okay.
Ouch.
Wow.
Ah! What?
You can re-roll those
You
the first
reroll
time.
those.
Oh yeah, right. Jeez, that's not off to a good start.
Wow, that's better though.
That is certainly better. I am going to use my relic to collect 1 creature and go ahead and lock in my griffin. And then let's see what's available up there. Okay, so if I spend these 2 to use my Chimera ability, then I could re-roll up to 3 of my other dice, right?
No, you flip them to their opposite sides.
Well, yeah, sorry, flip them. Yeah.
Correct.
Okay.
But is there any benefit to that at this point?
No, it's not. I'll just buy the swap here with the Hydra
Very cool.
and call it good.
You know, Mike, as many times as we've played this game, I'm really surprised. Wow.
I'm on fire. Oh, I'm not attacking.
Yeah.
anymore? Bummer.
No.
Yeah, that'd be a good attack.
I don't think we've had any Hail Hydra jokes.
Still got I said Hydra. What? Wait,
I think maybe in the beginning, because I know I've heard that before. But yeah,
That is brutal. I can't. Well, I guess I gotta spend something. All right, I'm gonna spend 1 Griffin and these 2.
Good
going
choice.
for the level 3, nice. And
So
that'll
that's
help you out with your
A
that
loss
one
of
there
1
too,
point,
possibly.
but net gain of 2 points.
Yeah.
2 points for
I'm done.
Gryffindor.
Yeah.
Cool. All right, Patrick, what would you like to do? Do you want me to roll that for you, make it easier?
Yeah, if you could just roll all my dice for me.
All of
Okay.
them?
Did you want all of them or just the Kraken that was in your spent dice?
Because you could totally go for
Yeah, just do
another
all.
Griffin die. Well, all right.
I didn't catch that. Was it all of them or?
Yeah, he wants them all.
Okay.
Yes, please.
Sure,
Big
no
money.
problem.
Big money. No whammies.
All right, here we go. Hopefully I don't. Okay. so that's-
I was going to call you a jerk if you got wounds for him.
Yeah, I was gonna feel bad actually. All right, it's not too bad. There's a few things you could do. I mean, you'd have to spend creatures to get. We're getting into the more expensive cards here, but I mean, there is the
actually,
Chimera.
I'm going to be disconnected, so there it goes. Let me buy that level 3 Minotaur over there.
Okay. Level 3 Minotaur. All right, that will be 3 Minotaurs, please, and I'll move these over your spent dice, and then on your
Yeah,
board
if you
that's going to
would,
cost
please.
you just the 1. Sure, no problem. There we go. Cool. So that's a net gain of
Thank
2
you.
points, so not bad.
All right. I'm a roll. Yes. I like that.
And Lisa says hi to everybody. She's taking Eve upstairs, and Eve's running around. Eve's wide awake right now. It's 10 o'clock. It's way past her bedtime, but she decided to be up.
Hello, Lisa. All right. I'm going to do something funny. Yes. I'm going to steal something.
Oh, man.
I'm going to steal one from him. Actually, no. That's kind of mean. Who's got the most points in crack? Oh, it's Mike.
Yeah, it's still for me. I think I'm doing okay.
There we go. All right, one there.
I
So
got
that cages that.
Nice.
Nice.
And I'm gonna.
Oh, you're gonna cage your.
I'm gonna buy.
Oh.
I'm gonna buy the Chimera.
Oh, wow. You got a full set. Nice.
Yep. And now
You're gonna end the game.
I'm cashing out.
No way.
2 Griffins and boom.
Whoa. We have a round 2 cash outs. This will be the end, but I think we could all stay in for a little bit longer. I don't know.
We get one
just
more
because
turn? Is that what we get, or till we end?
We get to finish the round. So Justin's going out, and he's just gonna try and grief us for the rest of the game. But
Gotcha.
we still have potential. I mean, but seeing that you guys had some wounds, that makes it kind of harder. But if you get the Griffins, you can get rid of those wounds. So we could still rack up some points. All right. So
I have faith.
yeah, that was pretty bold. That was man.
Go big or go home.
Yeah, that's not a bad strategy. So yeah, in Titan Dice, sometimes the rounds, sometimes there's only like 3 to 5 rounds. It's usually there's not like a whole lot of rounds. So that's why when you get relics, you want to make sure to use them. All right, this is what I'm gonna do. I'm getting some. Oh yeah, I'll do this. Getting some pretty decent rolls. I feel kind of guilty about this, but
So at this point, we pretty much don't want to go out. We just want to keep rolling as much as we can.
right, yeah, because to at least get enough points that we can try and beat Justin. I mean, seeing that he's the one that went out, we assume that he's got a lot of points. I haven't counted him up or anything, but I'm gonna lose my Griffin and go up on the Kraken here, and that's gonna be that's all I'm gonna do for right now.
I'm gonna re-roll out of my spent dice.
So see, it looks like I have 16 points. I have 8 points in cards and 8 points on my track here. And Justin's going to have 12, 13, 14, plus 16, 18, 20, 22, 23. That's a decent score right there. So yeah, the scores are usually anywhere from
35.
Yeah, maximum of, and then they're usually about just over 20, just below 20, kind of in that range. It really depends on how fast players go out of the game though too. So can really vary, but yeah, 23 could be a winning score. So
Oops. So what is it? So if it's 4, it would go to 3 if it was on.
yeah, so on the original there was like a little player aid that showed which side that they go to, but
Sorry about that.
Yeah. All right. I'm gonna spend these 2 to go ahead and do the convert.
okay.
And that's flipped up a 3, so I'm just gonna flip these 2 to Griffin, and I can then use another card, right?
So once you use the Chimera here, so that would be your use of the turn. Now on your next turn, you could use what's in your active pool here. But yeah, so that's basically the spend is to use that convertibility.
Okay. Then that's the end of my turn then.
Yeah.
I'm re-rolling all.
More wounds.
Ooh, ouch.
Well, I guess I will just buy this.
There you go.
I'll
That's
take
points.
that for $1.
There we go. With my 3 dice.
Yep.
I don't even have enough.
Patrick, you gonna re-roll them all?
Yes, if somebody would.
Did you want to do it, Justin?
Sure, I got it. Now, if I re-roll these and there's any wounds, then that's just bad karma on my.
Yeah. There you go.
That's nice. That's real nice.
Yeah, that's actually really helpful. Here, I'll straighten these up a little bit. Yeah, either one of those you'd have to spend something from your board, but either one is going to be helpful.
If I could re-roll the Hydra, please. Both those Hydra.
You just rerolled everything.
Yeah, so that was your first roll. I mean, that was your roll.
Okay, that was my roll. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, it may not be showing up.
So
with
you
the
could
lag.
you could spend the Griffin, the 1 point in Griffin, for the 3 point card Griffin.
Yes, please.
All
If you
right.
would do that, yeah.
Awesome, and then that's gonna help you possibly get rid of that wound as well. So then you have left in your active dice pool. You have 2 Hydras here, and then I'll go ahead and move this Griffin off the board there. But you just gain 3 points at the cost of 1, so not a bad exchange there. All right, Justin,
I'm rolling.
Mr.
I'm
Attack.
attacking y'all.
Oh man,
Ooh.
I
Well,
guess stay with that.
let's see here. What are you kidding? Yeah, everyone loses a creature.
Oh man, I don't like that. All right, I'm gonna lose my Hydra here. I'm gonna uncage. Actually, I wonder if I don't have to now that I think about it. These two are caged. I don't have any other creatures, so the way that works is I don't have anything to lose. I know it totally sounds like I'm making up rules as I'm going.
Table flip. I'd say I'm flipping the table.
Haven't seen that before.
I was all ready to lose this Hydra here, but then I'm like, I don't have to. I don't have anything to lose. They're caged. They're safe. There's nothing here, so. All right.
Fine, I'll just unlock your board and then flip your board for you.
All right. I'm going to roll these. Oh. And it's backwards. That's like the equivalent of being to pants, man. Oh, and then I just messed up. What was that result? Hang on one sec. Let me undo.
Oh my god.
All right, hang on. I got to flip this board back.
Oh, my camera got messed up. Hold on.
Oh, sorry.
That's
On live stream.
Yes.
Man, you're attacking us in more ways than one. Okay. So I'm going to use these 2 Griffins here to roll my bonus die and add it to my pool here. All right, so I have that there. I'm going to go ahead and use my relic while I have a chance. And I'm going to lose 2 creatures and then gain 3. So I'm going to lose... this is risky. I'm going to lose 2 Hydras and gain 1, 2, 3 Griffins. And that's the end of my turn.
Man, I think you're going to win this one based on just point value alone.
I don't know. That's kind of risky. I only have 1 creature caged right now, so I'm kind of setting myself up for trouble.
Are you kidding me? Okay.
You could buy the 3 Griffin from
Yeah, who's got that?
I have one,
Ed does and Patrick.
Patrick has a lot more points, though.
Yeah.
Just saying.
Poor Patrick.
That's me.
He can't even roll his own dice. Leave him alone.
I have,
It's
I have
brutal.
2 wounds, too. I mean, I'm hurting.
Yeah, I do think I'll leave it on this one. So, Patrick, how do you feel about level 1?
You totally are messing with the gimp.
He's going to make it hurt.
He will. When he goes back to attacking, it's going to be devastating.
Yeah.
He's just going to be rolling Griffins and spending them for the next
Every
half
time
hour.
he doesn't get a nice dice roll, he's gonna flip the board and then make Mike rewind.
I can turn back time.
Are you all done, Brian?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's it.
And you're out.
Oh, ouch.
No, can I use my relic card on that wound?
You can, yeah.
Okay.
Oh, you saved it to the last.
Nice.
So I can change it to anything I want, huh? There's not really much that I want.
Anything but a wound.
You could change it to a wound.
Yeah, I think I would like to do
Yeah.
that.
Sounds like a good idea.
Legitimate play.
Keeps him in the game. All he's got to do is flip his card over.
A Minotaur, and then I'll spend these 2 and this 1.
Oh, going up to the 3rd level. Nice.
Yeah. All right, I'm done. Endeth my turn.
All right, Patrick, what did you want to?
You know,
roll?
you
need
could have
to
bought
ask you a
that from
question.
Patrick, right?
Sure.
Just letting you know, Ed.
Oh yeah, I forgot that there's 2 of them. Yeah, that
Yeah.
made more sense. Oh well.
Oh, Patrick is gonna hit us with the Tome of Wounds.
Dun,
So this
dun,
means
dun, dun.
oh, to
use
another
that.
player. So it's just one player that you assign it to. So it's not gonna be Justin since he's already out. So the rest of the stuff, yeah, give it to Justin.
Thanks, Ed.
So it's
Oh,
actually a
paybacks.
wound token though, not a wound die.
Immediate revenge.
It's-
No.
Yeah, pay back to
Patrick, who you want to give that to? Don't give it to yourself.
So it's not your wound die. You just take one of these wound tokens right here. So tell me who you want to give it to, and I'll give it to Ed. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. That's messed up.
Mike wants to give it to you, Ed.
I know.
You might as well give it to me. I don't have.
No, knock someone out of the game.
Yeah, you can knock me out. I won't feel bad. I'll never play anymore.
Patrick, stop being a pacifist. Said to the peace frog, by the way.
I would get payback on Brian personally. I mean,
Right? That guy's a
Yeah.
jerk.
Oh jeez. All right. So to Brian, is that what's going on?
Definitely.
All right. Because
Yeah.
you're more than welcome to give it to me. I don't
I'll
mind.
remember this, Patrick.
It's just
I'll
really-
remember that it was fair in the end.
Well, think of it this way: he left you in. He gave it to the person that was almost out, not quite out.
Yeah, there's a few different approaches there. So plus you still get your turn though, because
Yeah,
you can still roll. All right, cool.
there you go.
Oh,
And a wound.
ouch. Do you want me to move those for you? Oh, you got it. Okay, cool.
But you can use your Griffin to. Oh, you have 2 Hydra also. But you can use your Griffin to capture.
That's true. The Griffin level 1 can be helpful, although if you do get another wound, it could hurt you there.
True.
You could, you could buy that Hydra, then you would have a Hydra. That'd be getting you 3 points, but you'd have to spend 1 point to get it.
Yeah, but he's getting net 2 points, and we're getting to the end of the game.
Yeah, that is not bad.
Yeah. Wow.
Go big.
Roll.
Uncage that Hydra.
That sounded very wrong.
I don't even know what that means, but
I don't either.
I don't either.
I'm going to go ahead and use my Kraken, the sabotage.
Unleash the Kraken.
He's unleashing the Kraken. Yeah. It's-
And don't put it back. You just play with it.
yeah. So you just you'd spend it
Play with your Kraken. I mean,
So to use it though, you'd have to spend tokens on your board, so you wouldn't be using any of your active dice, which you could do. You would just spend the Kraken on your board, and then everything in your active pool would stay there. Now, consider though that on your next turn you have to roll something, so everything in your active pool would need to be re-rolled. But if you wanted to use the Kraken, you could do it that way.
You could use your Griffin ability and try to gain your.
yeah, just try to capture something with your Griffin.
Yeah, the
Okay,
risk to
let's
that
do
is
roll your bonus die, collect 1 creature. Okay.
Yeah, the risk is you go out.
yeah. If you do get a wound, then that would be bad news. But you didn't, so that's good. All right, if you want, I can move that up for you. So you just gained 1 Chimera. So
Sounds good.
Move his die to
Not
this
bad.
place. There you go.
oh, there you go,
Alright.
and that's it.
I'm rolling.
All
What
right,
am I
Mr.
gonna give you
Attack.
guys now? I'm gonna give you a disease.
Oh,
Nice.
that's
Terrible.
All your active dice go to the
All
spin
right.
pool.
I don't care. I was gonna roll them all anyway.
yeah. That wasn't too
Pretty
bad.
okay with that.
Your attack wasn't that great,
Yeah, that was a
Justin.
pretty weak attack.
Hey,
Yeah.
I've gotten every attack this round. I'd say that's good.
That's
Right,
true. Yeah.
Carter.
It's a win.
But yeah, I mean, watch me get 3 wounds here. No, I actually have that die there.
What are you doing?
Oh, do you?
Yeah, that's from my reinforce. I'm not
Sorry.
cheating here. I
Touching other
promise.
people's dice? Goodness.
I touch everyone's dice.
I'm not cheating. All right. Oh, that's cool. I like
Nice.
that.
That's a good one.
Not too bad. Not too bad.
Oh, do I want to? I'm gonna do.
Yes, you do.
I do. I'm gonna do
Steal it
trap.
from Ed.
Yeah.
You know, actually, I'm gonna use the bonus die. There's a strategy behind that, and then I'm gonna use trap, and I'm gonna cage my Griffin. Get that back in there. All right. Cool, and I'm done.
Oh,
All right, Brian, you go.
I
try to get
will
another Minotaur next time, huh?
roll the group.
Yeah, actually, just with these 2, I could gain some stuff. That's almost Guy's blessing right there.
That's the story of his life. This game.
Yep.
Yeah.
Almost blessed, but
Not quite
wounded,
blessed.
So you're good.
yeah.
That's gonna be your epitaph. It's gonna say one chimera short of Guy's blessing, and no one else will know what that means, but we'll know.
Well, no.
It'll be a good funeral. Just a couple people in the back chuckling.
Yeah, and then people will look at us with these like glaring looks, and then we'll feel bad.
During the speech that they gave at his funeral, they'll say he was always one short of Guy's blessing. There'll be 5 guys in the back giggling. No one will know.
Wait, who's the 5th guy?
I don't know.
Well, if it's Brian's funeral, it's not. This is morbid.
Right? And not out. Hey, that dice is cocked. Re-roll it.
How about if I just move my board?
Just re-roll.
I don't want to.
Fine, I'll roll it for you.
All right.
There you go. That's
horrible. Jeez. I got nothing. I can't spend that. I can't. All I can do is uncage my chimera. I can pass, right?
Yeah, you can pass. That is one thing you can always do.
I shall pass.
All right.
Thus ending my turn.
Oh, ouch.
And Patrick's out. Womp womp.
Brutal.
Here you go. I'll flip your board over. There. Next time you get to roll your dice, and now you can join me in attacking it, which is your true purpose, your true calling, because you have excellent dice rolls.
Justin's building his own army over here of attackers.
Oh,
You should go for the wounds.
definitely go for the wounds.
Oh, he's going for the extra die. He's in for the long haul.
Oh, I got it.
That's it.
Yeah.
All right.
You guys are in trouble now.
Yeah, I'm shaking.
Whatever.
All right, I'm gonna roll these. Oh,
Is that a wound?
yeah, that's a wound.
Ha
It was kind of cocked, but that was that was cocked enough that it was a wound. But I'm gonna use my Minotaur here and a Minotaur there.
Minotaur everywhere.
Do a trap.
Yeah.
Oh, McDonald.
Trap.
I wonder what sound a Minotaur makes.
Honk.
Yeah, something like that.
I'm just looking at the picture.
All right, it's okay.
It'd be horrible if a Minotaur had a blow. It's not.
Oh man, yeah, that'd be painful.
It sounds similar to a fox.
A
A
fox?
what?
A fox.
Oh, a fox.
Oh, what does a fox say?
Nice.
Is that your turn?
Yeah, that's the end of my turn. I was thinking, like, what does the chimera sound like? Because you have 3 different animals there, 3 different creatures.
Just a shrill noise.
Yeah, it's probably like a raptor or something.
Wow.
Man. One chimera short of Guy's blessing again.
Have you guys seen the video of what's his name that played
Time to start going out. Put one here.
who's the bad guy in Avengers?
Which one?
Which
The
of
first
those?
one. Loki. Who plays Loki? Tom Hiddleston, right? There's this video on YouTube where Tom Hiddleston makes the raptor noise, and it sounds like he's purring like a cat.
That's cool.
Peculiar.
Hey,
There you go.
that's not helpful, really.
Actually, that's not really that helpful.
No, but I
I'm
guess
sorry.
He get no. Look, he pays 1 and he gets 3.
that's what I'll do.
Oh yeah, that's not bad.
It's net
Well,
gain.
Oh,
Yeah,
I'm
keep-
losing 2 though.
Oh, all right. So you gain 1. So you lose 1, gain 1.
Still keeps you in the game though, and
Yeah.
keeps you rolling. All right, Patrick.
All right, Patrick.
I guess he's
Big
attacking.
money. Big money. Oh! Let's re-roll that one. Yeah, there you go.
Is that a
Rolled
roll?
it for you.
Oh,
What the crap was that?
Was that
What?
intended?
No, rewind.
Hang on. I'll rewind if I can. Wait, did that work? Did that mess up your stuff the way I didn't think?
I just have to zoom in again. That's fine. It resets my cameras though. Which
He had two wounds.
Yeah, hang on. Let's do. So this was a wound. This was a wound, and then did you want something else? Did you want to re-roll these 3? Was that?
Yeah, go ahead.
Is
Yeah.
that fair? I don't know.
Yeah, that's what I would do.
All right. That's the thing about Tabletop Simulator. It can be a little clunky sometimes for that.
I think he's.
Lag is killing
Do
me.
you need? All right, I'll roll him for you. Is that okay, Patrick?
That'd be great. Thank you.
All right, cool.
Oh, that was close.
Darn.
Yep.
We're safe. Yeah, I was
Alright.
kind of worried about that one.
Here comes my 6 die roll.
If you get 2 attacks, that's good. Oh, you got 1 there. Oh man, yeah, you could get 2 attacks in that.
All right, let's see what I do. See how I roll. What was that?
wow. That
Oh.
was-
No, I'm re-rolling that one. That was weird lag.
Yeah, I did something weird.
You
Oh,
gotta roll it one more
no.
time. You gotta roll it one more time to make it easy.
Yeah.
No. All right. All right. So all y'all move everything to your spent dice and then lose a creature.
All right.
Fine.
Not you, Patrick.
Yeah, Patrick, you're safe from any attacks. So,
You're safe from my wrath.
all right, losing a creature here, man. All right. Yeah, I guess I'll lose that one. All right, I'm still in now. So I have 1 wound. See if
That's
I
the
can...
first time that's ever helped me.
That was quite impressive.
Yeah, it worked pretty well.
And the
Yeah,
guy's
thank
like, I never roll attacks.
Right? Oh, dude, it's Kirk's rule. Mike, I've told you about Kirk's rule, right? Whenever Kirk is losing, he complains about it, and then he wins the game
Yeah.
every time.
Hey, if it works. All right, what am I gonna do? I need to. Oh man, do I? Oh, this
You
is
cash
tempting.
out.
Cash me outside.
I think I am gonna cash out. Let me do a quick calculation. That'll be 12, 13, 14, 15.
No, you wouldn't win.
Still not winning. All right, I gotta stay in. This is So I'm gonna spend these 2. I'm gonna lose 1 creature and gain 2 creatures.
How many points you got over there, Justin?
23.
It's got loads.
If Mike were to
Oh.
cash out, he would have had 22.
What was that result? That wasn't that. I think it was a.
You'd had. Oh
Hydra.
no!
You had another Hydra. Oh no, you spent
What?
both your Hydras.
Oh, you know what? It was a Hydra. That's right. Because I could have gone 3. That's right.
Right,
That's right.
If I can find. There we go. Okay. All right, I'm done. What you gonna do, Brian?
Probably gonna go out right
He's
now.
gonna roll a wound. I called it.
That's
Oh.
fine. Reroll it.
It says pretty clearly.
That's harsh
He's
reality.
accepting his fate.
All right, move to attack.
Oops, I just flipped his thingy. Alright.
Oh man, I just realized it's just Ed and I left.
Change up to 4 dice of your
Ed and
active
me, I
dice
should
to
say.
any side. Well, that's not gonna help me.
Did you re-roll them?
Yeah, I've rolled.
Oh, okay. Is that
Oh,
how you roll?
I guess I am passing.
Wow. All right. All
right,
right, Patrick. Do you need me to re-roll for you, guy?
I don't like when you roll.
Whatever.
I like
That's
when he
fair.
rolls. Can you let him roll?
That's fair. Hey, I'm good at myself. Nice.
Oh wow.
Flip your cards.
Oh, is that the attack you're gonna do, Patrick? The Hydras?
Yeah.
Okay. Let's see what I want to lose. Lose.
What do we have to do? Flip one of
So
our
we-
You have
cards?
to flip one of your cards.
Yeah, we have to
It
flip
means
one
you can't-
face down.
It
Man, I
locks
don't
the
wanna flip
ability.
him. I could keep my capsize and start attacking Justin, but then he only has one thing.
I'm out of the game. You can't attack me.
I could still get you with the Kraken stuff, not the attack, but
What
most of
are
your
you
stuff is
talking
cage
about?
anyway. If you do a Kraken attack, not the I'm sorry, the Kraken ability, not the attack, then it affects everybody, whether
Even
they're
if you're
still
out?
Yeah,
Huh.
but
Not your caged ones, though.
yeah, not the cage. So, but I'm gonna flip that one down because it's not gonna help me that much.
All right, here we go.
Couldn't you make him lose like a point and then?
Yeah, but it would be really tricky though because I'd have to focus on just his Chimera.
Oh.
And
Yeah.
it's gonna be kind of unlikely.
That
Oh,
sucks.
man.
Oh, you have to roll it, right?
All right, you both lose a creature, and I'm going to re-roll these two.
Oh man, yeah, these
Who's the
attacks
other
are brutal.
creature? Oh.
Yeah, so let's see if there's another. Oh, he's going for a wound too. Oh,
Didn't
close.
get it, though.
All right, so I'm gonna lose one creature. I'm gonna
I
lose
lost a
my
Chimera.
Hydra here. Man. All right, those attacks are really paying off. Okay, I'm
Keep
rolling
your
my
toes.
spent dice. Oh man, I'm like struggling just to keep up here. Oh, do I have? I'm missing a Minotaur. Man, should I still can't cash out. I gotta catch up. All right, I'm gonna see these two. I'm losing one to gain two, and I'm just struggling to hang in there. All right, but yeah, as we get more attackers, it's gonna be hard for me to hang in.
Yeah.
All right, Brian, roll everything.
Does he get this dice back when he attacks, right?
Yes.
Right? Yeah, yeah, you do.
Yes. Yeah, you got all 5. All right.
Uh,
Wound him. Wound him.
Yeah, wound would be bad. Oh man.
Oh wait. Dude,
guys,
you're-
wrath, guys. No.
Well, so you're
you're
missing.
one away.
Yeah, you're missing the one. But if you
Yeah.
did, so if you re-rolled the wound there, and you got, let's see, what are you missing?
6
A
chance.
chimera.
Missing the
Then you
chimera.
could get whatever you want. But
It's a 1 in 6 chance.
yeah, although re-rolling your other stuff is not very good chances either. So
That's true. So
I don't know.
not bad.
See,
I'm no math whiz,
And then
but
if,
I'm gonna hold on to that wound and roll the other one.
oh, okay, well you could do that.
close.
Pretty close, yeah.
All right.
All right, Ed, just you and me.
You gotta reroll
Don't go out.
everything.
Don't go out.
Wow.
Jeez, I still
You
I
can't
can't
get.
do anything.
All right, Patrick, you're up.
Uh oh.
Ooh, go for the wound.
Here, I'll set the wound over here to keep it out of the way, so it doesn't get bumped.
And he caught it.
man.
It's out.
Ouch.
And oh, Mike,
Ah.
your time's up.
Yeah, I got a bad feeling about this. Oh man, I should have gone out when I could. All right, everybody against me. Bring it on. Okay, I was just kidding.
Ooh, man, this is mean.
That's a good start.
This is brutal.
Yeah, and I do have the bonus die, so it's gonna bring me down to 5.
So,
but that's
lose a
still...
die.
You want to see what else you get too? So this die goes away.
All right, here we go.
Oh,
Nothing.
okay. I thought I saw another wound there. All right. Oh man,
Brutal.
I think I'm just gonna roll everything and just go for it. If I get a wound, I'm done. But unless my wound is on my bonus die, and then it's actually a good thing.
Oh,
Like that. There you go. So this is
You're
awesome.
cheating. Table
Get
flip.
over here.
I'm totally not cheating, but yeah, that was very suspicious. Okay, so what the reinforce does is anytime you get a wound on your bonus die, then you can take 1 wound from your wound and bring it over to your spent die. Now it doesn't affect tokens, so this wound token still stays
okay.
there. But that's kind of like an immediate effect.
Awesome.
But I can still. Oh man, I'm tempted. Do I stay in or do I go out? Yeah.
Stay
I don't
Well,
know.
here's the thing, though. If you use your Minotaur ability, you can't gain any more Griffin points.
Oh, that's true. Yeah. Oh man, that's a good point.
you can steal my Minotaur card.
Just to go up 1 point. See what is?
That's not a bad idea, actually.
Oh man.
To
To lose 1 point, you'd net nothing, but you'd be.
decrease his points.
Well, no, you can't. He's out of the game, so you can't touch his cards.
Oh,
But you can still get them. You can only get them if they're. You can't get them if they're turned down. Like no one can take this one right here. But I think I'm just gonna. I don't think I can do any better. I'm just gonna call it and cage this in there. I think Justin wins though. But
so we
I'm
could have
going
been
for second.
taking Justin's cards
Let's
the whole
count.
time when he was out.
We could have. Yeah, I didn't even think about that.
Alright,
But his
so we
cards
got-
aren't that great.
1.
They're okay.
He's got 13, 15, 17, 19, and what is this? So you have 21.
That's it.
21.
So you have 8 points here, and you have 12 here. That's 21. Yep, 21.
Oh man, I was missing a whole another card. I should have picked
Yeah,
up a Chimera
1,
sometime. That
2,
would have helped me out.
4, 7. Looking this upside down. 7, 11, 12 points on Brian. We got 3, 6, 9, 10, 12 points here on Ed. And we got 1, 2, 5, 6, 7 points for, 11 points for Patrick.
There you go. Well, considering those rolls, that's actually not bad.
What is on my board? I can't. What is that?
The dead chimera with a chalk outline.
Is that what that is?
I don't know. That's what it looks like.
Can someone move that? I can't see my board.
How did
How did you do that?
that is awesome. It's a crime scene, man.
Yeah, all right. So I got
You murdered us, Justin.
4, 6, 8, 9, 11, 23.
Nicely done.
Nice.
Yeah,
All right.
So
that
I'm
is-
circling the board because I am Diviner.
You're the winner. You get to flip the board.
Yes.
The table. Yeah. There you go.
Ah, their numbers are still all there.
You're just floating in air. All right, I'll reset it. So yeah, so that's Titan Dice. So we actually only had 2 rounds, but as you can see, the rounds kind of they kind of go for a while there. With Tabletop Simulator, it makes things take a little bit longer just because of the manipulation of everything.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's kind of that was also a 5-player game. So sometimes 5-player games are going to take a little bit longer than the fewer players. But
Now, are there any changes with a 2-player game?
So let's see. It's really just the cards that you start with. So with 2-player game, you're just going to have level 1, 2, and 3 cards, and you're not going to have any extras there.
Right.
So there's no rule changes or anything. It's just there's enough cards for everybody to have, for each player to have 1 card and then 1 in the center, so you can trade with your opponent or you can trade with the center.
Gotcha.
But yeah, all the rest of the rules are the same. Like say one player goes out, they're just going to be attacking the other player and to kind of put that pressure on them to give them the incentive to go out as well.
Right.
But yeah, aside from that, it's plays the same 2 to 5 players. Of course, the solo mode is quite a bit different, but general idea is the same, though, I guess.
Yeah.
And this is my favorite part about Tabletop Simulator is you get to start flicking stuff around.
The flicking is fun. Yeah, which like in real life, this would be total chaos, but in Tabletop Simulator, it makes it easy.
Yeah, yeah.
Cool.
All right. Thanks, man.
Yeah,
was
thanks for
fun.
hosting, Ed. Was there anything else you need to say for your the stream or anything? Or
No. I don't think we had many viewers, but I'm definitely going to put it on the YouTube channel, and then you can share it as need be.
okay, very cool.
If people want to see it being played,
Yeah, I
So-
think that was a lot of fun.
for sure. Now, what are you bringing to RingCon?
So I'm bringing Scythe because Justin asked me to very nicely.
No, of your game.
I didn't ask him. I told him.
For Unpub, what are you bringing?
Yeah, let's see. The main thing there is going to be Reach of the Hegemon, and that's a game that we play on Thursdays. And so I have the updated version of that. It's actually newer than what. Let's see. I think Justin and Patrick and Brian all played that the last time we played, and I've made a few of those adjustments there based on what we discussed. Let's see. I don't think I have any other prototypes I'm bringing. I'll bring a few, just some of my older stuff that I haven't touched in a while. But I'll have a physical copy of Titan Dice with the new artwork and stuff.
Pandemonium.
Oh yeah, and
Pandas.
Justin,
Trash
you're
Bandits,
gonna be
yeah.
You're going to be at RingCon?
Am I? Yes.
Oh, cool. So we'll get to meet face to face.
Awesome.
yeah, that'll be cool. Brian, were you gonna make it too, or
Maybe on Saturday.
sweet, dude, that'd be awesome.
Nice.
Yeah, Cheryl and I will be there on Saturday, so
Very cool. Patrick, any chance you'd make the trip down there? Or, I mean, that's even farther for you. So,
Yeah, no, thanks.
I mean, I'm going down there for some other stuff too. But yeah, I mean, you're even further out than I am. So
Yeah.
6 hours, 5 hours, something like that.
I'm going to
Quite a
cut
bit,
the
but-
stream real quick. So
Okay.
Cool.
just say